भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। Okay, this is live. यदाभिषिक्तो दक्षस्तु ब्रह्मणा परमेष्ठिना प्रजापतीनां सर्वेषां अधिपत्ये स्मयो अभवत्. Yeah, start chanting. Hare Krishna. Online, anybody wants to chant, be ready. Respectfully, one by one.
Hare Krishna. Yadaभिषिक्तो दक्षस्तु ब्रह्मणा परमेष्ठिना प्रजापतीनां सर्वेषाम् आधिपत्ये स्मयो अभवत्. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. यदाभिषक्तो दक्षस्तु ब्रह्मणा परमेष्ठिना प्रजापतिना सर्वेषाम्
अधिपत्ये समयो भवत्. Thank you, Prabhuji.
यदाभिषक्तो दक्षस्तु ब्रह्मणा परिमेष्ठिना प्रजापतिनां सर्वेषाम् अधिपत्ये स्मयो अभवत्. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु. थैंक यू.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. यदाभिषिक्तो दक्षस्तु ब्रह्मणा परमेष्ठिना प्रजापतीनां सर्वेषाम् अधिपत्यस्मयो अभवत्। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी। यदाभिषिक्तो दक्षस्तु ब्रह्मणा परमेष्ठिना प्रजापतीनां सर्वेषाम् आधिपत्ये स्मयोऽभवत्। हरे कृष्ण।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी। यदाभिषिक्तो दक्षस्तु ब्रह्मणा परमेष्टिना प्रजापतीनां सर्वेषाम् आधिपत्यस्मयोऽभवत्। थैंक यू प्रभुजी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी। यथाभिषिक्तो दक्षस्तु ब्रह्मणा परमेष्टिना प्रजापतीनां सर्वेषाम् अधिपत्ये स्मयो अभवत्। हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी। यदाभिषिक्तो दक्षस्तु ब्रह्मणा परमेष्टिना प्रजापतीनां सर्वेषाम् आधिपत्ये स्मयो अभवत्। हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी। यदा भक्तिस्तिको दक्षस्तु ब्राह्मणा परमेष्टितना प्रजापतं सर्वेषाम् आधिपत्ये समोभवत्। हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी।
Hare Krishna. Done, everybody? Thank you.
Hare
Okay, I'll start the class. Thank you. Yada, when, abhishaktaha, abhisiktaha, appointed, dakshaha, daksha, tu, but, brahmana, by Brahma, parameshtina, the supreme teacher, prajapati nam, of the prajapatis, sarvesham, of all, adhipatye, as the chief, smayaha, abhavat, he became. Lord Brahma appointed Daksha, the chief of all the Prajapati, the progenitors of the population. Daksha became very much puffed up. When Lord Brahma appointed Daksha, the chief of all the Prajapatis, the progenitors of the population, Daksha became very much puffed up. Yes, Supriya Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Although he was envious and was inimical towards Lord Shiva, Daksha was appointed the chief of all Prajapatis. That was the cause of his excessive pride. When a man becomes too proud of his material possessions, he can perform any disastrous act, and therefore Daksha acted out of false prestige. That is described in this chapter. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yada Bhishikto Dakshasto Brahmana Paramestina Prajapatinam Sarvesham Adhipatte Smayo Abhava. Lord Brahma appointed Daksha, the chief of all the Prajapati, the progenitors of the population. Daksha became very much puffed up. Hare Krishna. Puffed up. Puffed up means proud. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I think all your audio is okay. Okay, hope so. Yes. Puffed up. Why do we become puffed up? Big topic. Deep. There are four things which are a great blessing. Janma Aishwarya Shutashi. If somebody is from a great birth, great race, I'm American, I'm African, Janma. Aishwarya, I've come from a great background of wealth. I have a lot of wealth, Janma Aishwarya. Shuta, I'm very learned. And she, I'm very beautiful. Now, these four things more or less cause us to become proud. Correct? Actually, these four are blessings which can be used in Krishna's service. But I'll just first analyze what all things make us proud. But when we develop some kind of a satisfaction, yes, I'm very beautiful, I'm very intelligent, I'm very educated, I come from a great aristocracy and I'm from a great family, then it becomes destruction. Queen Kunti says that person cannot even pray properly to the Lord. Another direction. Another reason we become puffed up, we do some service. It has happened many times. And some service in a material eyes, it may have some success. You went to distribute books, you distributed 10,000 Gitas. Correct? Lakhs of Gitas, not 10,000. You distributed 1 million Gita. Now, there is some kind of satisfaction. I did it. Correct? Then become puffed up. Then very difficult to talk to that person. Not listen, he's puffed up. Or you went for collection, you got 100 crore. The person is puffed up. I was joking, I'm something. Prabhupada said, biggest problem is, I'm something. Fact is, I'm nothing. But I start feeling I'm something. So, another reason person get puffed up, he does some service and there is some success in that service. Oh, he has done that. I remember what we used to do. We used to have 25 teams for fundraising for the temple construction. I have only one experience. I had long stay in Bangalore. And then I do remember in the morning when we have, after the Mangalarti, we used to all sit and read out to the deities our offering. Yes, for the pleasure of Shri Radha Krishna, we have today collected. And we will read each, there are 25 preachers are sitting in a circle like here. Presently we are 15, 20, 50 of us. Not much difference. But there are big synergy there. So all of us were sitting together. That time we were all under shelter of Guru Maharaj. Then something happened, unfortunately. So we will all be saying, this person, 36,666. This person, 1 lakh. And after the total donation collected, 3,25,000. And all other 25 people or 50 people, Haribol! And it used to be, such a big, I read out tomorrow and nobody says Haribol. What happened? Or somebody gets a larger Haribol, 20 lakhs donation, Haribol. So, how to deal with this? This is the reality. See, there are two ways. Recently, I've seen a tendency when I'm reading in the net. Many devotees started saying, you see, Srila Prabhupada, when he left the word, he said that, I have done only 50%. 50% will come when you establish Varnashram. And many people are taking very strange meaning out of that. The strange meaning is that actually Prabhupada books are not meant for public. These books are very Brahminical. So we need to have other kind of books and teachings, which allows some attachment, which allows some, just like you start your Gita course. And what do we say? Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim. People say, thank you very much, and they pack up. Correct? So you're saying you should change your teachings because Prabhupada's purpose are that only. So these books, actually, if you follow this line that Prabhupada had very Brahminical, then you'll not be very successful. So you should change. To change, yeah, you can have money, but you can give little to Krishna. Like that. If you do like that, your number of followers will explode. This kind of things are started. But then Prabhupada books should not be distributed. This is meant only for inmates maybe. Some sannyasis can read it. Maybe brahmacharis will also say, maybe I want to get married. So these books say, na dhanam, na janam. No. These books keep aside. Correct? Allow. Then preaching will expand. Then you're going to dilute the whole thing. Correct? Then yes, sometimes something has to be allowed. Now, Prabhupada was taking a class. He said, you are nothing. You are nothing. You are nothing. 3 times. And the Mayavadis, they say you are something. And what something? You are Narayana itself. You see, imagine somebody comes to ISKCON temple, attends a class. What do you say? You are nothing. You are nothing. Actually, that's a fact. Otherwise, what is the humility? We bow down, my Lord, I am nothing. Yes, we keep saying I am nothing. Or somebody tells you nothing, you cannot handle it. I am something. That means you are not convinced. You are simply making a show that I am nothing. Actually, you believe I am something. We are not able to take it. But the Mayavadis, they don't tell in the class you are nothing. They say you are Narayana himself. You are not. You are nothing. They don't say you are something. They say you are everything. You are everything. You are all pervading consciousness. You are Narayana himself. The height of stupidity. That's where the Bhagavatam says, Ye arvindaksha mumukta maninaha tvai ashtabhavad avashuddha buddhe. Arvindaksha mumukta maninaha. My Lord, there are another kind of, ye anye, there are another kind of people who are not your devotees. And Brahma is having a laugh at them. Vimukta maninaha. They think they are manina, they think they are liberated. Tvai ashtabhavad avishuddha buddhe. Their mind is actually impure. Aru yakachena param padam. All these people fall down. Aruya, so-called they elevate themselves to the high domain, but they fall down. Param padam tada patanti yada. They fall down because they neglected to worship your lotus feet. So even though we may also be thinking we are great devotees, but if we don't sincerely worship the lotus feet, we will fall down. There is only one way we can protect ourselves, either as Vaishnavas or as impersonalists or whatever. Correct? Genuinely, we have to hold on to the lotus feet of Krishna. And how do you? Lotus feet itself, we cannot understand what it is. Therefore, just submissively hear the vibration. Correct? Can you understand what is lotus feet? What is the fragrance of the lotus feet? What is the pleasure of serving the lotus feet of Krishna? But Lakshmi is having all the time, she's pressing the lotus feet. We do not know. Just with submission, hear the vibration. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everything is included within that. So, kya samajh aaya? So, when you are doing service, then how do we come out of this thing? Correct? That will be your second thing. Another way, okay, chalo, let us deal with the second part, but something is coming in my mind, I may forget it. See, suppose you are for your some company, you are doing some business. I was in Bangalore recently, and in the airport, I sat in the bus. You know, there is airport shuttle services there. Bangalore, 270 rupees ticket. I sat in that. Interestingly, I was alone through the whole journey. Now, the conductor and the bus driver, do they feel bad or they feel happy? They're not bothered about it to some extent. Why? Really happy, more customers come, the KSRTC makes money, or BMT. Anyway, they're giving free ticket to us. I think they're not bothered. But why they will be happy or sad? They're not, it's not their business. It is BMTC or KSRTC that will win or lose. They have nothing to do with it. They are just done our duty. Honestly, I came, as the bus will start. Yes, sir, the time is there. They started the bus. Nobody was there. I was the only passenger. And they took the bus all the way. And I went to South Bangalore. That was my last. And paid 270 rupees, that's all. The bus must have spent at least 2,000-3,000 rupees on that journey. 2-hour journey. Okay? Airport is in the north, this is in the south of Bangalore. So all the way, this 2-hour journey. Okay, you got my point? Now the bus conductor, bus driver, do they feel bad? It's not their loss. Can you do service in that way? And if it is gain, do they feel their gain? No, company. So when you're working in the spirit, this is a proposal. I'm not Prabhupada says that. When you are reciting the shlokas, I was seeing what Prabhupada said or puffed up. Prabhupada is telling this direction. That what? When you fight for Krishna's behalf, like Arjuna now in the Mahabharata, Krishna told him, fight. Ma manusmara yuddhacha. Now, if Arjuna is going to win or lose, it is not his concern. His concern is to follow the order. Isn't that the way in the war it is supposed to be? They have the machine gun nowadays. There are no banas. But these banas are not ordinary, they're better than a machine gun. Whatever it is. They will be, even today in the war, the commander says jump, he jumps. He doesn't know whether he will die or survive, true? He doesn't know. He doesn't know and he should not be bothered about that. What is the order? That's what they train. Jump means loss or gain is not his headache. Whose headache it is? Who gave the order? So if we are all serving to serve Srila Prabhupada, correct? Sometimes we are successful. You went to sell Bhagavad Gita. You spend certain amount of money in transporting yourself to the venue. A certain amount of money, you're coming back. There also you may take some refreshment. Say you spent 300 rupees and book sold was 50 rupees. You tried sincerely. Now, should you feel bad or good? Not my loss. I did it for Krishna. You gain. You sold 100 Bhagavad Gitas. Can you have that level of that at underlying within the heart? That level of detachment is needed. And our hero, Srila Prabhupada, gave that example. He is trying for 26-year-old when he was, his guru gave the order. So, even at that time, he told his friends, my guru has given me a very difficult order. This order was confirmed by his guru by a letter when Srila Prabhupada is 40-year-old, 1936. 1933, Srila Prabhupada took Diksha. 1920, Shishi Radha Govinda Ki. 1922, Srila Prabhupada met his guru for the first time. 1933, he took a Diksha from his guru after 11 years. And 1936, he got the letter, written letter. In Lilamrita, the latter paragraph is also there. It will be good to you, to others, if you preach the message in an English-speaking language. Okay? Just imagine. Even if you take from 40 years, his movement only started at 70 years of age. He is investing his time, he is investing money from public. Everything is a loss. There is no return for investor. And like business, we make an investment, we see what is the return we get. Correct? We always calculate. Prabhupada is going around. First as a grahastha, he is printing magazines and distributing, and many times sending to across the world by his own pocket money. He had some business. What is the result? In the terms of manpower, did he make? Did he get return in terms of donation? For how many years? 30 years, same story continued. Interesting thing is, when he became a sannyasi, somebody told him, print books. Prabhupada said, okay, let me try. Prabhupada didn't know, who is he to tell me? In fact, Prabhupada was selling magazines to somebody. That person told, Swamiji, you should better write books, because book will stay for long, magazine is thrown away, correct? If you say January magazine, at the end of the month you throw away, correct? Magazine have an advantage, easy to read, nice pictures and all, okay? But the end of the month it is useless. But what happens to the books? Books you keep for whole life. If you have Bhagavad Gita, you will keep whole life. You get some India Today magazine, end of the month, over, this is over, you throw it away. Now, did Prabhupada said, who is he to tell me? One stranger whom is selling books. He was not his godbrother, he was not somebody senior to him. Just a stranger. What did Prabhupada say? My Guru Maharaj has instructed me through him. Came back, started writing books. And Prabhupada thought what to write? He wrote Bhagavatam. Why? What is the shloka of Bhagavatam? Who knows? This book will bring revolution in Kali Yuga. Anybody? This book, Bhagavatam, will bring revolution in Kali Yuga. That is the reason Prabhupada chose Bhagavatam. I had remembered the verse recently. Anybody knows? Type it. Will bring the revolution. Huh? Everybody is silent. I thought some intelligent people are attending the class. Supriya Mataji, thank you. No, not this. Not Tadvag Visarga. He says that is in the Bhagavatam, in the first canto, in the front on the top. That is the answers of the sixth question. And the sages of Naimisharanya asked six questions. The last question was, now the Lord has gone to the abode. Somebody else? Yes. Krishna Swadhama Upagate. Thank you, Shripada Mataji. Shripada Lakshmi Devi. Krishna Swadham Upagate Dharma Jnanadi Visaha Kalau Nashta Drisham Esha Puranarko Dunodita. How quickly forget this contestas for me for 2 days. Bhakti Veva Suteri. Krishna Swadhama Upagate, the Lord has gone to his abode. Dharma Jnanadi Visaha, with Dharma and Jnana. Kalau in Kali Yuga, Nashta Drisham, where people have no vision, nothing. Puranarko Dunoditaha. Arka means sun. This Purana will rise like the sun and give us all the knowledge. So Prabhupada, that's why it is said this book will create revolution in Kali Yuga. Okay? So this book will give the light in Kali Yuga. It's predicted. So Prabhupada sat and started writing Bhagavatam. And he knew when he started what kind of work it is. 18,000 shlokas is going to give a translation and commentary. A massive lifetime work. He calculated this will be roughly over in 60 volumes, and he started this massive work. Now, if you read Srimad Bhagavatam, you will not find Srila Prabhupada sad because there is no reserve. Correct? I remember we were preaching in Bangalore for 20 years. Honestly, there was no result. No followers, no money, nothing. Same 25, 30 congregation. And I still remember we were actually sad. And some of our well-wishers, there was something, nothing is happening. Yeah, nothing is happening. We were actually sad. True? Some of you have seen the situation. There was nothing. Nothing means nothing. Correct? Somehow paying the rent every month and trying to do something. But Srila Prabhupada, if you read his purport, you find him in ecstasy. Ecstasy. Correct? Anybody has read first canto? How detailed he is writing. He rather preparing. He is writing his purports so elaborately. There are places where there are names of sages in the first canto. Prabhupada explaining each sage in detail. There is sometime is explaining even the very common things which we all know. Why? You know these books are being made for the whole world. Right? If you are introducing Bhishma, that means in India you don't have to do that. Everybody knows who's Bhishma. He's writing in detail about each character whenever he gets a chance. Why? You can know he's preparing this book for the whole world. In fact, when he was, Srila Prabhupada was in America and very famous instead, sitting in a park. So at that moment, somebody comes to him and he says that, Swamiji, he's also old person. What are you doing? Prabhupada is sitting alone. He doesn't have anybody in America to talk to. He doesn't know anybody. He says, actually, I can see hundreds of temples. I can see thousands of devotees. Only time is separating me from that. Full faith. Well, can you imagine this world of consciousness? He is not thinking what profit and loss I am going to have from that. He is not feeling that the thing has not manifested, therefore I am sad. He is having full faith. In the same thing Prabhupada writes in one of the poem on the ship to America. He says, from all the directions, from all the rivers, from all the oceans, from hills, people will come chanting Hare Krishna. Full faith. My Guru's order, it will manifest one day. Okay. So therefore, we should meditate. Now, Srila Prabhupada occupies a unique position as founder Acharya, and all of us are connected to him by his teachings, by his rules, by his own example, and by his guarantee that takes us back to Godhead. So we should feel that whatever you are doing, every moment you are doing for Prabhupada. And if we can, rise up to the standards of Prabhupada books and not say Varnashrama, so very difficult. I was very disappointed by this kind of analysis. Now, we have to come to the standard Prabhupada gives in his books. When can I come to the standard, Srila? You expect very high standard, true? Pure standard of Krishna consciousness. Very simple, but very difficult. Just think about Krishna all the time. Very simple. Try. Maya is there to kick you. So, Prabhupada is saying, therefore, how to become out of being puffed up. So, what are the resolutions we had? Number one, the first problem we didn't solve. Okay, second problem is solved. You think I did something. I achieved something. Because you are working on behalf of Krishna, you go to meet somebody, please help me. My temple of the Lord is not complete. The Swamiji, here it is. 5 crore rupee check he gives. What you should feel? Krishna, today something nice seva has come for you. And I, who is a profiter? You? Who profits anyway? It is anyway written in the name of ISKCON, not your name. But who profits from that? Krishna. You know how much I got? You know how much seva has come to the Lord? Doesn't matter. Now what happened? The doership becomes so bad, you don't want other person to do it. There was one, we are 5 of us colleagues. I don't think he will be there in the class today. So we are selling books in Bangalore. That's the first service we had on the KG road, like many of you are selling books yesterday. Kasturba Gandhi Road, the busy road. So we had a table there, a lot of problem because policeman will keep nagging us all the time. Get out of here, who gave you permission? One day we shouted at him, Krishna gave us permission. He ran away. But next day again he will come to trouble us. Somehow we are managing and pulling through. So what happened in that, one of my colleagues told, one boy was selling books continuously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20. 20 books he sold. The other person was standing there and he said, I started praying to Krishna. Now he should not sell a book. Because the doership becomes so much, it has to happen through me. How does it matter? Anna, how does it matter it is through me or through somebody else? We should be happy. We should be happy to see. Just like Srila Prabhupada, when he went to America, he writes to his Gaudiya Mata letter. He wants them to take over this preaching. Say, please consider me as a member of your Gaudiya Mata. He's writing to, there are 27 pieces, the biggest piece is addressing to him. Our Guru Maharaj wanted this to happen, a preaching to come to America. I am in America now. I am meeting people and preaching. But there is need of a permanent place. There is need of a manpower here. I am just a member of your Mata. I do not have any desire for any position. Can you send some more people from India? We can now do it. Correct? Here is an opportunity. And unfortunately, sometimes mistakes happen. If God Brothers wrote, your plan is ridiculous. So Prabhupada said, ridiculous? He became very hurt. Order of my Guru Maharaj is ridiculous? He said preaching should happen in America. Okay, I am old, I understand that, I am very old. But an opportunity is there. How can you say that is ridiculous? And Prabhupada proved it's not ridiculous. Correct? He made ISKCON into one of the big, historic movements. In fact, even when people come to know how ISKCON started, they are shocked. There was no financial support, nothing. It started from scratch. True? Anna? It started from scratch by somebody at such an advanced age. So, things started. So, we are dealing with the situation where things were not happening, Prabhupada was peaceful. When things happened 100 times bigger, still he was peaceful. There is a very interesting photo when Prabhupada comes back to Vrindavan. He's sitting with his colleagues. When he was in Vrindavan, Prabhupada was in Vrindavan roughly for around 15 years, 55 to 70, and I think around 58 something he took sannyas. So he's in Vrindavan for the last 15 years, and in fact, Prabhupada wrote his Bhagavatam, and in the memories of Prabhupada there, they had a team, daily Prabhupada used to discuss with them Krishna consciousness. They're also wonderful Vaishnavas. Prabhupada told them, please bless these books. And he finished the books, so that they can create revolution in the whole world. And himself, Prabhupada saw only somebody carrying the message of his Guru. Okay? He writes in Bhagavad Gita introduction itself, I have no credit in this connection. Like a postmaster. Now what do we do when we are teaching Krishna consciousness? We're just like a postmaster, repeating what we heard from Prabhupada. How we can take credit? Can a postman take credit? I gave you, sometimes postman does that. When there is money order, they ask. Correct? You get 50,000 money order, postman will say, they ask. But actually you should not ask. You should just give the money order or the check by post and just walk away. Can he say, you give me something? So we need to develop that level of detachment. Then it is, you're advanced. Otherwise, what is going to happen is that if there is too much doership sometimes, you'll make you proud. And when you become proud, you start demeaning the service of other Vaishnavas. And then, if there is a manager sitting, first thing you'll do is, you will change your service. Correct? Because for Krishna, what manager? Finally, nobody is in control, Krishna is in control. For Krishna, not only the service is important, you are also important. Correct? Now you have gone to somebody, temple urgently needs say 1 crore rupees. You have gone to somebody, that person has the money, Krishna will not inspire him to do it. Because he knows this devotee is gone. If he gets 1 crore rupees check, ye to gaya. Gaya means gaya ye to. Iska to spiritual life band ho gaya. Because for Krishna, that person is also important, temple is all, but this fellow is also important. If there is devotion, Krishna may not sanction a service sometime. Because of our devotion, Krishna will say, koi fayda nahi. Isko service dega kuch fayda nahi. He'll go crazy. Right? So there are so many ways we should try. And you see, Daksha became puffed up. What he did? He offended the greatest of Vaishnava, Lord Shiva. He went crazy, totally went mad. His own daughter is dying in front of him. Can you imagine the level of craziness? Who will allow this? Can anybody understand here? They're all basically, all are, none of you have children's. And just imagine you have a daughter and is committing suicide and you are not stopping. Can you imagine the height of madness he went to? That is what was shocking to everybody. In the assembly, he never went to stop her. He knows she's sitting, he knows now she's going to burn the body. He did not even go to stop. There's a height of madness. So, envy, jealousy, it says, among the 6 enemies that we have, generally we feel kama is the worst. Actually, kama is the worst in the sense, because of kama only rest comes. Because there is a desire for sense gratification, krodha comes, because it is not, sense gratification never satisfies. Correct? I want. Who says I cannot have krodha? Lo, Bible you had. One more time. Mada, then you become mad. In fact, the 6 personalities, Hiranaksha, Hiranyakashipu, Ravana, Kumbhakarna, and Shishupal Dantavakra, signify 6 of these separately. Krishna does so many things together. Huh? Now sit with the chart and make the chart. We made chart many times. Now you can sit and make the chart. So among them, the Matsarya is the most acute case when we come to Matsarya. Most acute case. We cannot see. What is Matsarya? Somebody has something, you should not have it. That is called envy. Therefore, Prabhupada says, when you're killing animals, we're acting in envy. You have life, you should not have life. I'll take away your life. That is envy. Very funny envy. Correct? I will dispossess you of your life itself. Other envy is that we want to take away, snatch away. And Ishopanishad, the shloka says what? Isha vasha vidam sarvam. Everything is owned by the Lord. Yat kanchit jagatyam jagat. Tena taktena bhunjita magrida kasvedana. Okay, don't try to snatch other things. Whatever people have, it by the grace of the Lord. Correct? In the material field, we should have that. Your next door neighbor has a huge house and he has unlimited money. And you are sitting there, nothing. So what are you thinking? What is there? By the grace of the Lord, he has some money. Why you have to get envious? Because a devotee, his goal is not this, I have so much money, I'll have so much tomorrow. That's called demoniac. Not varnashrama. Demoniac by proper teachings. This kind of an attitude, correct? I have so much money, I'll have more tomorrow. What is it? It's called a demoniac tendency. So that is not what we want. So a devotee is always trying to expand his Krishna consciousness. When Vritasura is leaving the world, when he's fighting with Indra, very famous instance when Vritasura was fighting, he could have many times killed Indra. He had many chances in the battle to kill Indra. In the beginning itself, Indra threw one gada at him. He took that gada and hit Airavata with it. And Indra fell. His weapon aside. He can kill Indra now. And he said, Narayana has given you a weapon. Narayana Astra. That should not go in vain. The Lord's will is that I should die in this battle. I will not go against it. Please pick up that weapon and kill me. Just imagine. And he keeps offering prayer. The amazing prayers he offers. Some of you, the wonderful devotees, memorize those prayers. Now, then the next thing is so beautiful that is happening. And again he is saying in the battle, again he had a chance. Again he left it. So, now if you compare, if Janmashwarya Shutashi is the goal of his life, he will not do this. Correct? Hey, this person is going to stay in the world and enjoy the throne of a king of the Devatas, and I'm going to just die. What kind of God is this? I'm supposed to be pure devotee. Krishna, compared to Indra, I'm a better devotee. He's at to so many things he has done. Killed my brother itself, Vishwarupa. So many things Indra, he can meditate on the forts. And this fellow is going to be the ruler. I'm a pure devotee. Chitraketu, you know? Heard about Chitraketu? The Lord saw him face to face. He got darshan. And I became the head traveling all around the world. But that Durga cursed me to become demon. He is not having any remorse of his life. Everybody thinks I am the greatest. I am the best. And anything, sometimes you are cursed or sometimes you are dispossessed from honor or something, we keep feeling bad for that person. Vitasura is not having any remorse in his heart. Not having any remorse, any regret in his heart. He was actually cursed unnecessarily. He was only joking. He didn't mean any offense. Lord Shiva also smiled hearing the joke. Parvati took a offense and cursed him to become a demon. Was that in his heart? He was full Krishna conscious, awake in his heart. Narayana para sarve na kutashana viviyati swarga apavarga narakeshu apitulyartha darshana. Everything is equal for him. So can we rise to this platform when in our heart we wish everybody to go back to Krishna, the whole world. Everybody to get intelligence, buddhi, and advance in Krishna consciousness. Okay? And not puffed up. Puffed up with another direction, which shows there is something, in Bhagavad Gita. If somebody has bhoga aishwarya prasakta nam taya aparhita chetasam vyavasayatmika buddhi samadhavuna vidiyate. When somebody is puffed up, hurt, sad, angry, envious, then you know the cause is my bhoga aishwarya. I have a desire for bhoga and aishwarya. Somebody else has it, I become envious. Okay? So we should therefore meditate deeply within our system, try to reform and work on this. If every devotee works on this thing, there will be total harmony in the whole movement. At least temple, there will be total harmony. Everybody will be happy, blissful, correct? But the problem is, Prabhupada says, when people become puffed up. Small service. What is our service? Small people. I've done big. And then what happens? You lose your service. We wish best. We pray to the Lord for everybody, whatever service person has done. How many people we see? Little service, become puffed up, lose the service, make offenses. We wish well, but it's not the right way. Okay. So it takes lot of, actually, if somebody is able to stay in the moment for a long time, also shows something. Not that we are proud just because we have time in the moment. But people can't last because they cannot take care of their false ego. Correct? See, nobody is in control. Krishna is in control. Nothing lamentable happens in the kingdom of Krishna. Correct? Once Srila Prabhupada asked, if two devotees are fighting, how to know who is right? Prabhupada said, very simple, see who stays. He is right. Correct? Somebody abandons everything, runs away, he's made a big mistake. So a person, if it has touched his false ego, is acting on the false ego platform, bhoga, aishwarya, then it will be very difficult for him to recover in Krishna consciousness. Because first thing, person will become puffed up. The second thing, after that, person will start making offenses. The third thing, is that Maya's Prakshipatmika Shakti will stop his service. So things happen step by step. So in a devotional life, we meditated 2 causes today. This chapter will go on. Every day we'll meditate on this. I was thinking I can take some many shlokas together. Many funny shlokas are coming. If you have time, you can read. But I was feeling, let us go as Prabhupada wanted, shloka after shloka, so that one meditation which will develop now. Daksha was given by Brahma out of his, good gesture to be the head of the Prajapatis. That's it. His heart was already, when your heart is polarized against somebody, you want to prove something. And when you get a position, see, I got that big position. You want to show to someone. Correct? You got it? Ordinarily, a devotee is very pious, peaceful. I am not qualified. Okay, I have been bestowed the service. That's what should remain. But when your mind become polarized against somebody, then whatever position, honor you go to, you say, I'm showing no, see. No, this is another vibration. This is not Krishna conscious vibration. Something khichdi. Okay. And we are the losers because first thing, you cannot do any good to the society unless you are in proper Krishna consciousness. We tell people, come take my shelter, I'll guide you. We tell people. But what is your consciousness? What is your followers' consciousness? It's already polarized, disturbed. We see that. What is Krishna consciousness there? We do not see anything. Krishna consciousness means there are so many wonderful things manifest in the heart. Realizations, detachment, happiness, peace. Prabhupada said Krishna consciousness, all success. You practice Krishna consciousness, there will be total satisfaction. There will be happiness, there will be peace, and you go back to God. Therefore, Prabhupada says Krishna consciousness is a boon for human society. But our problem is that something khichdi we put in it and we make a mess out of the whole thing. Very simple process. Okay? But we practice prayer. Okay. For today is something we could speak. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, everybody.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Nice class. Pranam, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Shashi
Thank you so much.
Mukhi
Dandavat
Bhaje.
Pranam.
Happy
Hare
Go
Krishna
Mai
Prabhuji,
Harini
Dandavat Pranam.
Devidasi.
Happiness,
I'm
Shara.
Thank you. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Whenever I see you, I
Kalavati
give my
Kurunandati
Vancha
Devidasi.
Kalpataruvastu to you, Prabhuji. You have
Jyotishwari
given such
Sri
a good,
Lakshmi Devidasi.
you have given such a good meaning to our life. Thank you so much,
Jyotishwari.
Prabhuji.
Jyotishwari Sri Lakshmi Devidasi. That is your name? Jyotishwari Sri Lakshmi Devi. Kalavati Kundala. So many names are there. Okay? My desire is all of you quickly take Diksha. Okay? Get ready. I have told the language leaders to come with me a proposal. They have to, each language leader has to appoint 2 devotees who will do the whole processing. Correct? For me only signing the work so that we will have a one check at the end, but at least 500 people now should go for Diksha next. Okay, na? Each person who got initiated, find 10 more people and guide them, how to get everything, papers ready, and we'll have another success. Hare Krishna. Thank